The ideal climate that provides the best possible conditions for agriculture can be found in the south of Europe, in the most southerly point of the continent. The purity of its waters, the excellent weather conditions, and the fertility of its fields make the south of Spain one of the best places to grow tropical fruit in the world. The avocado tree is a native of Mexico and belongs to the Lauraceae family. Its fruit is known as avocado, cure or abacate. The first records of the cultivation of this tree date back to the year 1500 BC, giving experts an estimation on the origin of this plant in the centre of southern Mexico of between 7,000 and 5,000 years before Christ. It is divided into three classes: Mexican, Guatemalan and West Indian. These three principal classes cross-fertilise between themselves, resulting in countless varieties that are beginning to gain ground in consumer markets. In 1935, a new variety of avocado called Hass was patented in the United States in California. The fruit is initially green. When it is mature and suitable for consumption, it's a very dark purple, almost black. It has rough skin and yellow flesh, and its flavour is similar to that of dried fruit. This variety is relatively smaller than the rest of the varieties that are marketed, but has a higher proportion of pulp. It is known as the heart fruit, not only because of its similarity to this vital organ, but also because its oils help to reduce cholesterol and protect the cardiovascular system. It is rich in vegetable fat, which provides the body with vitamins E, A, B1, B2, B3, fatty acids, proteins and minerals. Most importantly, it has high potassium content, more than 60% than that of a normal fruit. The avocado has more dietary fibre than any other fruit. It is rich in vitamin B and high in folic acid. It is especially important during pregnancy, as this acid is responsible for the formation of the neural tube of the baby. It also has a lot of glutamine, an antioxidant that serves to capture free radicals that can damage our bodies. But without a doubt, its dominant feature is the quantity and quality of its monounsaturated fats, popularly known as good fats, such as olive oil, which helps to reduce bad cholesterol and increase the good, helping to protect the heart. It is extremely rich in the three antioxidant vitamins that fight against the free radicals: cancer, A, C and E, premature aging and heart disease. This fruit is suitable for people with high cholesterol and diabetes. TROPS is a cooperative association, a partnership of farmers and producers of fruit and vegetables. Established in 1979, the group's main activity is to sell fruit directly from the farmers to the consumer, bypassing intermediaries. This society has established itself as a company leader in the marketing of Spanish tropical fruit, both organic and conventional. TROPS specialises in avocados and mangoes, but also sells custard apples, litchies, carambolas, kumquats, loquats, and aromatic herbs like parsley and coriander. In the last 10 years, the company has gone from having 300 partners to more than 1,800, from Portugal to Alicante. As a society, the company offers direct advice to the farmer, training, provision of appropriate fertilisers and pesticides, research, proper handling of the fruit, distribution and technical and financial support. The main social objective of TROPS is to maximise the profit and production of the farms in the short, medium and long term in a sustainable environment, making sure to always give good value to the consumer and to the farmer. The land is of exceptional agricultural value, and together with the ability of the farmer and the excellent phytosanitary conditions, southern Spain ranks as the #1 mango producer in Europe. This, coupled with the rigorous quality and hygiene procedures, gives us a fresh and tasty product which keeps all its nutritional properties. TROPS tracks the fruit from the farmer to the consumer, and in this way ensures the quality of the fruit 100%. It also has all certificates required by law to sell in any European markets. TROPS' annual production is made up by 57% mangoes and 28% avocados, and 60% of this is organic, supplying more than 22 countries. Mangoes have been cultivated in India for over 4,000 years. From the 16th century on, this fruit has been gradually distributed around the world, coming to Europe on Portuguese merchant ships. The mango is universally considered as one of the most significant and exquisite fruits in the tropical and subtropical parts of the world. The growth in the areas destined for this crop and the improvements in the methods of handling and shipping have increased their popularity and availability in the international markets. The major producing companies include India, Pakistan, Indonesia, the Philippines, Mexico and Brazil. The fruit of the mango is red and yellow when ripe. It is oval-shaped and has a pleasant flavour. It is sweet, very juicy and not too fibrous. It has an average weight of about 470 grams and it ripens from August to November. The mango has excellent antioxidant properties, able to neutralise free radicals and equip the body with a defensive power against the degradation of cells, due to its wealth of acids, vitamin C and especially its high vitamin A content. Due to these vitamins and their flavonoids, amongst which are quercetin and camphorol, mangoes are an excellent anti-carcinogenic. Rich in minerals and trace elements and low in calories, the mango is a good source of potassium, helping to regulate blood pressure and compensating for excess sodium, iron and copper. The mango is also very rich in calcium, magnesium, phosphorus and fibres that favour the intestinal transit. It contains a large amount of carotene, which is excellent for the eyes and skin. The avocado is first harvested 3 years after planting. In particular, the Hass avocado variety can produce between 500 and 1,000 fruits per tree once it has reached 10 years. The decision to harvest the fruit is based on its fat content, ensuring that it reaches the consumer at its optimum time. The harvest is done with delicacy, taking great care that at all times the produce is not damaged or knocked, making sure that the consumer receives it at its best. The harvest is done by hand or by using a pole, cutting the stalk without removing it completely, thus preventing the spread of fungi and prolonging the life of the fruit. The fruit should not be knocked, scratched or suffer any other damage to the skin. Directly from the tree to plastic crates, which are located in shaded areas, emptying the contents of the harvest with care so as not to damage it. Once harvested, each piece of fruit is checked to make sure that it complies with the requirements laid down by TROPS. The plastic crates should not be filled to more than 90% of their capacity, thus avoiding damaging the fruit whilst crating or loading it. The fruit is harvested and packaged in the same day. Each lot is identified and checked, then proceeds to a first inspection and registration. Once weighed, the fruit goes immediately to the cold room where it reaches the ideal storage temperature. Once ready, they then go to handling and packaging. The boxes are placed on conveyor belts, rotated slowly and then placed on the lift. Any substandard fruit is discarded. Once cleaned and dried, the fruit is placed on rollers, which separate and discard the smaller fruit. The next step is manual selection on a conveyor belt, where the fruit is turned slowly, enabling the workers to detect any defective fruit and discard them. Once selected, the fruit is sorted in rows, one by one. The production line automatically sends them to a collection point or container where they will be packaged. The entire packaging chain operates in a systematic and synchronized manner, which respects at all times the quality of the product and allows it to be traced from point of origin to the consumer. The packaging is done in separate sections, depending on the different packaging formats. Each batch is labelled with individual codes, ensuring the quality chain. The tracking system allows the produce to be monitored and located throughout the entire commercial chain. TROPS started this tracking system in 1979. Today, via the internet, you can trace the origin of each example of fruit in the markets. All this, coupled with a strict monitoring and conservation control, makes a high level of food security possible. Prior to loading, the fruit is again inspected, ensuring that it is at its best. The loading docks are directly connected to the control rooms, maintaining the cold chain throughout the process. The current communications infrastructure makes possible a quick and efficient transportation of fruit to more than 20 countries. TROPS offers 100% support to all its members in the following aspects: quality control in all phases, analysis of leaves, soil, water, waste, direct technical advice to the farmer, production organisation, clear handling and preparation process, full information on all the processes in person or through the website, storage of supplies and pesticides, financial support. There are also other ways of marketing avocado, such as guacamole, cubed, sliced in segments or puree. We recently opened the second production plant, where we have a staff shop, a nursery, advice on taxes and labour laws, and a petrol station. TROPS generates stable employment in rural environments, respects the environment during the production system, collaborates and sponsors various social and sporting activities. Amongst its future objectives is to achieve a market share of 60% of the entire national production, to supply the product during 12 months of the year and have 100% versatility in their packaging. This innovative agrarian society, TROPS maintains a completely natural process at all stages of cultivation, harvesting, handling, packaging, transport and distribution of its fruits. Our aim is that the consumer from any part of the world can receive a product that maintains 100% of its qualities of nutrition, flavour and appearance. Our respect for the environment and our objective of achieving maximum quality results in a chain of production that allows the consumer to receive our fruit as if it had been picked directly from the tree. TROPS is today an international benchmark in the production of tropical fruit for the whole world. A society on the rise that each day works to improve more and offer the best of itself.